G'day, welcome back to another episode of TOGL. Well, I'm up here nice and early this morning and it's a bit cool and a bit windy, but we've got a big couple of days of work ahead of us. So basically, as you know, Steve and Anita are staying up here for the next few months, so Steve's giving me a hand with this project, and we'll probably see some of the other fellas pop in and out over the next few days to give us a hand as well. So what we're doing, I need to fix the roof on the shed here. Now I did have some pretty elaborate plans of putting a nice pitched roof on it, making it look like a little cabin and that sort of thing, but after discussing it with Steve, for ease and also for putting solar panels up there, we decided it's going to be easier just to tilt the roof. So basically what we're going to be doing today and over the next few days is we're going to get inside, we're going to cut the back edge of the roof, undo it, unclip it all. And then we've got acro props in there. We're going to prop it up. So basically we'll be propping up the back of the roof by 40 centimeters. We've cut some big 40 centimeter by 7.5 centimeter beams. They're going to go across the back to hold that roof up. And that way we've got one big flat sheet to put all the solar panels on, and it's going to be simpler than the design that I had. So all in all, I think it's a much better way. Steve's just rocking in with his car now, bring some tools over closer, and we're going to get started on this. So yeah, it's going to be a big couple of days. I think it's going to get really hot today too. Anyway, sit back and see how we go with this. Okay, so as you can see, we've taken the flashing off, and there's a small joiner beam up there that we've just got to remove as well, which joined the roof batten to one of the frames on the wall. So we'll just pull that out. That's what Steve's up to at the moment. And then we've got to undo clips at the back. We'll do that from the inside probably, and I'll show you that. Then we can get the bracing in and start to jack it up. But yeah. So on each one of these beams, there's the steel bracket at the end. We need to get those steel brackets undone so that we can lift the roof up. Man into it himself. That's it. Jimmy bar's working a bit better than the chisel. A bit better than the chisel. Save the chisel blade. Yeah. There we go, they're out. Cool. That's way better. Done. Way better. And so on until we get it done. We'll talk soon. Oh. All right. These are our beams, 40 centimeters wide, 7.5 centimeters thick, that we've cut out of a log. So what we need to do now is just measure them and trim them down to the exact length we need to do across the back, because it's about 6.2 meters across the back. So we'll be cutting these at just over 3 meters each. We'll get them cut, we'll get them on the tractor and move down and start getting ready to hoist them in.
And they're beautiful pieces of timber too.
Aren't they? Got that pencil handy? Okay. Thanks, mate. Okay, our beams are in place. Now, to get these beams up, there'll be 3 of us working on this. On our upright posts, I've drilled holes that these very large pins can go into. So basically the go is we'll be able to lift one end up pin it. We'll lift the other end up, pin it. At the same time, we're going to have safety ratchet straps going up across the beams to hold this as well. But literally, it'll just be lift up, move the pin, lift up, keep the ratchet straps, keeping the tension on it. Once we've got it up, we can just slide it into place. Now this will happen once we jack the roof up. So the first thing we've got to do is jack the roof up. Then we can start moving these up. And we've cut the beam in 2 halves, again, just to make it lighter, so that we can get it up there. Steve and I can lift one of these ourselves, no problem. So it's just a matter of, because it's a bit awkward, just moving it up from there, and then to there, and then to there, and so on. And then we'll get it up the top. That's our plan.
Yeah. So if you lift it up, I'll slide it underneath. Oh, hang on, we're going to go on that too. Yep.
Yep. Support that so I get the back doesn't come out. I'll push it in.
All that.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. That's what I was saying, you can keep this other one in if you want.
Take the thread right down. Oh, this big one. So you're going to go round sort of like 1 turn,
Yep.
2 turns or something like that, and move the other one.
Yeah.
Try and get a happy medium.
Yeah. What, sort of going up evenly. Okay, so we've basically put these up by the full length of thread. So we've screwed these plates in at the top so that everything's really secure, nothing can move. These are at the top, so now what we've got to do is we need to get a spare acro to brace it so that we can pull this back down, readjust and up. We've got to do that all the way across because the threads aren't long enough to get a full 450mm lift. So just got to jimmy it. Up in there. Alright. Yep.
Yeah, that'll be right. Yeah, okay, it's just come off the timber, but it's on the post all right.
Oh yeah.
We've got to go back that way when you do.
Yep. You ready to go back?
Oh, okay. We'll go up 2.
Oh, sorry, man.
No, no, good.
Forward a bit.
It's going to come to the last. Well, okay.
So there'll be a third one right on the overlap, right where you are.
Yeah, don't need
So I
to
reckon
tell
probably one about there, the other just inside that.
No need to tell me, you just crack on.
Well, sometimes people.
Well, I understand the chippy side of it, now I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing now.
Sounds like a battery going flat. Pretty close.
Maybe, yeah, pretty close.
It's close enough, yeah?
Yeah, within 5 minutes.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Well, the 2 beams are up.
Another classy friend.
Now we're putting these supports in to hold the 2 beams together. Just down there pre-drilling it all. And we've got these 3 to go, one across the join. And we'll put a couple up here, that'll support the beam. Then we can get the roof back down and connect all the rafters. Here comes a workplace health and safety officer.
Also the first aid officer.
First aid officer, yeah. Yeah, we've both been
Both band-aided.
birth banded. Got one there. There it is.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, he should have had gloves on this morning, and he forgot. And this is what
I hurt
happened.
those 2 fingers right there. It's grazed a bit of skin off them. It's all good. Skin grows back. All right.
Got to say hello, Neil.
Blood right here.
Hello, Neil.
Hello, Neil. I'll do this one first.
Yep.
Maybe if you want.
You got that? Oh, hold it.
Got this so far.
Yeah.
You can hold it where you feel like it.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. We're about middle at the top.
Out the middle, yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll do it if you want.
Yeah. There you go.
Hang on, it's parallel.
Plum.
Plumb. No, other way. Whoop, too much.
Yep. Looks good.
You happy with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, it's a bit hard to tell from.
Yeah.
You're too close to the project up there.
No, it's tough gig, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, I just stepped outside and you can see the angle that we've got on the roof there now. Much, much better. And from around the back here, you can see those big beams that we've just put up. So yeah, very happy with that. It looks great. So now what we've got to do is just nail them in and then we'll have to get some tin and cover up all the gaps that we've made. So we'll get that done this afternoon and we'll call that a day. Well, it has been a big day. I've just had a nice hot shower over at Stephen Needs, so that's really cool. But look at this place. This is amazing. That beam is just fantastic. And the height we've got in the roof, it's incredible how much just lifting that back roof 40 centimeters, that's all we raised it, 40 centimeters. And it's made so much difference. This place looks amazing now. I mean, it was a cool little shed, but now it looks grand. Yeah, I love it. It's fantastic. So tomorrow we need to finish putting the tin across the back on the left, or across the sides, I should say, on the left and right. So we just got to cut those in. We got all the back the tin put on the back there today. So we'll get that on, and then we need to take all the tin off the roof. We've got 1.2 by 2.4 metre sheets of board that we will put on the top, so it'll be bored down, and then we've got sarking, which is like almost like an aluminium insulation sheeting on a roll. We roll that out, we tack that down on the board, and then put the tin back on and screw the tin down. So that will mean like it'll be so waterproof, it'll be insulated, it'll be fantastic. And then with all this extra height, it's going to be great. So really looking forward to that. But now I'm going to make myself some dinner, have that wine, and get some sleep, because we've got another big day tomorrow. I believe Mitch will probably come up tomorrow afternoon as well and give us a hand with that. So yeah, 2 days we're expecting it to take us to get all of that done. We'll do half the roof tomorrow, and then the other half of the roof the next day. Might get done quicker, who knows. Anyway, I'm hungry, it's time to cook some dinner, and I'll see you guys in the morning.
Well, as you can see, we have one side trimmed up. Slow old job. And the back's all done now. We'll go around and have a look. Had to take the fascia off because we've got to straighten all that up because it's the wrong angle. Here he is, trying to finish off this side.
Almost there.
Almost there. Then the big job of pulling the roof off to do the insulation and the sealing up. That'll be next.
This is Steve and Anita's little kitchen area they've got set up. Quite comfortable up here. And I'm getting spoiled up here too, because Anita's made ham and cheese muffins for Mornos and a coffee. So yeah, I get looked after really well.
Just ready for the water to boil again.
Yeah. Oh, wait
So I'm just showing everybody that Jason's laying down on the job.
Yep.
That's normal.
And we've got Mitch here helping out now, which is really handy. So all the boards on half the roof are down, and now we're putting the sarking
Third
on.
of the roof, third of the roof.
A third of the roof, and then we'll put the tin on.
It's like a real roof with a timber first layer, some sarking, and then tin. It's no longer a bush shed, it's a real house.
No, it's
Shack.
not. It's just a bush shack.
It's a bush shack to store all his tools in. It's for storage of tools.
Told you. Look, up there we got a lapper.
Further in. Okay, yep. In there?
Now Kayleen's been off harvesting, so I'm going to go and show you what she's just dug out of her lovely big garden. All right, found Kayleen. She's been in the vegetable garden with her crop of turnips. Have I got that right, Kayleen?
Yep.
Crop of turnips. A really, really good harvest. But there are much bigger ones in the bag. Ooh, look at that one. Look at the size of it compared to your hand. Freya, no, come back. Freya's gone. She's got a new nickname called Madam. Freya, come on, princess. Come on. Good girl. Bitch. Pardon my French.
Freya, come here.
She's gone. I just need to show you one of her flowers. Some cherry trees. A little harvest has been taken off these in the last couple of days. There's not much left because we've been eating them. But I don't know if you can see in there. But there's some cherries growing, real cherries. And of course there's a cage on them to stop the birds eating them. But I just need to show everybody this flower. And if I can show you this and the size of my hand as to how big this flower is. And it's like a ball. If you have a look here, the back of the flower is as impressive as the front of the flower. Very nice. Veggie garden's going great guns. Everything's green. Everything's big. Everything's coming along very nicely. Okay, Madam. I've renamed Freya Madam. She's come back.
No.
Freya.
Yeah, she'll come straight for your ankles.
It's like a bluey black.
Here, come over here. Hey, away from all those workers. Here, good girl. Hello.
Will you save me?
I think she's a bit up. She's pretty distressed, isn't she? Is it all the noise and stuff, or just the chaos in the yard?
It's the noise. The battle gun.
Yeah, it's okay. Good girl.
We've managed to do half of the roof. You can see that silver strip along the bottom, that's the half that we've done. Well, more like a third. So that's what we've done. Board, sarking, the tin's back on. It's getting late in the day, so we've got a roast pork on. We're gonna relax, have a drink, and then in the morning, we've then got the rest of the day to do the rest of that, which shouldn't be a problem because we did all of that just since lunchtime. So yeah, that's it for now. And like I said, we're just going to sit around fire. Mitch is going to stay the night, have a few beers, and we'll be back into it in the morning for day 3 and finish it off. Well, morning day 3. It's a bit overcast. It's actually drizzling, just very, very fine rain. So we're just going to need to assess and see what goes on. Hopefully, I'm hoping that it does all burn off because they're not expecting rain. The weather report says that we shouldn't be getting any rain until tomorrow night. So yeah, we'll just give it a little while. We've had breakfast and whatnot, had a cuppa. I think it might be time to sit around and have another cuppa actually. and yeah, we'll see what's going on with this weather, because if it stays like this and drizzly, we're obviously not going to be pulling the roof off to finish it. It'll have to happen another day. So yeah, now we just wait and see. Well, the rain did finally stop, but we've only got a couple of hour window. Apparently it's going to start raining again this afternoon. So we've pulled off all of the tin over there. This is what we're looking at. We've got the silver sarking, and then we'll put the tin across. So we put a board down, then the silver sarking, and then the tin. So best we get cracking, no time to waste. That grey cloud's coming in. We're almost done. We've just got a little bit more to do, but we've got to keep rushing. So on the final screw on of the flashing, so I'll put some screws up the side here. Steve's been siliconing up the holes on the inside, so where I see the ooze coming out, I just smear that over and patch that up on the outside at the same time too. Just getting rid of all the little drafts and anywhere the bugs might come in and whatnot. And then we're going to have a look at getting that roller door fixed. Well, it's just gone 2 o'clock. They reckon the rain was going to start at 2 and it hasn't started yet. And we kicked off at 10, so 4 hours and we've got it finished. And it just looks fantastic. It's so good that that is done now. We shouldn't have any water issues at all. The gutter's back on the front, and later on we're going to hook up one of the IBCs so that we can actually catch some water off the roof as well, so that'll be really good. But for now, we've just gone 4 hours straight. Hopefully they're getting that done. So I'm going to sit down, have a cuppa, make some lunch, and then do a bit of tidy up. But let me show you inside. I reckon it just looks fantastic in there. So she's a bit of a mess. You can hear there's a couple of blowies flying around here as well, noisy little buggers, but the extra ceiling height we've got, the beam just looks incredible. It just really opens this up. And having that the nice timber panelled ceiling as well, that's what's going to make all the difference. It gives us a bit of insulation. Something just fell down. And it also means that we won't get condensation under there either. So all I need to do now is I've just got to fill up these gaps across through there. So and then it'll be totally sealed in once I seal up those gaps. Okay, well that's it for this week's episode. A couple of very big days there getting that roof sorted, but geez, it looks good now, and that's just a big worry off my mind. I don't have to worry about water getting in there anymore. Could not have done it without the help of my friends. Steve and Anita up here helping out, and Neil came up for a day, and Mitch came up for a day. With everyone working together, we were able to get that done. So that's what I love down here, real community spirit. It's fantastic. So next week we are going to be chopping that big tree down right behind me there. You'll have to tune in for that. But till then, you have yourself a great weekend. Take care, stay safe. I'll see you next Friday. Cheers.